to the unboxing of a starter set from a game I've put off for a long time, even though I'm a fan of the comics, have been since my pre-teens, early teens, and I even have Excalibur comic number 1 still framed up my wall. But it is Marvel Crisis Protocol. But Black Friday and of course the Dastardly Andy, same one who brought me back to spaceship gaming, he bought a lot and now it was Black Friday sales. Yeah, I did a very good deal and I got myself the new X-Men starter set because of course the X-Men, and you need the starter set for all the tokens, so let's have a look what is inside. On the box you can already see all that are included, so you got the Cyclops and Storm box, the Gambit and Rogue, the Sabretooth and Wolverine one, Mystique and Beast, the Magneto set with Toad, so mixture of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants and the X-Men themselves. And yeah, I'm eyeing some expansions, of course. Ty Loki, she is my all-time Marvel babe, but yeah, the Sunspot Warlock set and stuff like that. So basically I'm gonna go all mutants in the game, whether it be the Brotherhood or not. So the starter set, the box itself comes with the list of inclusions. You've got range rulers and everything, nicely done in psychic powers, as you can see. Psychic blast of Cyclops, the Storm of Aurora, Magneto's blasts, that kind of thing. So pretty cool here, and yeah, well, let's open it all up and see what we got inside. So why did I take the starter set? Then I don't have to print the cards for now until they do an update. And the box itself, it's not a GW strong cardboard, it's a rather flimsy one actually. But it's only a box after all. I open it up and then we look first inside, and you can see a nice glorious mess of things like every starter set has to be. So let's get it all out. Get it all out and have a look at the contents. First thing we have are the dice, so the special 8-sided dice that are used for Marvel Crisis Protocol. You got blank sides, critical failures, which is a skull. You've got hits, you've got criticals, and you've got wild that does some special effect thingies. Then you've got 2 square dice, which are, well, 3 square dice, which are actually tracking cubes for your power and everything. So there you go, there's the little red one as well. So you got those 3, that's to track your powers. And that's in that bag. And then we have the whole range ruler set. Now let's get one out. As you can see, for example, the Cyclops range thingy, it is grey, so we're gonna paint that of course as well, some black and reddish. Probably one thing that I already seen on all the Crisis Protocol figures, that's gonna be quite fun to paint, because well, you got all the transparent looking effects, but it's not in transparent plastic. So for example, the range rulers, let's get one out, the small one. I don't know if I'm eventually gonna paint them all, it all depends a bit on paint schedule, but they're the same system that you have in many other games. So this is a small one, you just click it together and then it moves, so basically works like that. Nothing too fancy on that part. So I think I'm going to, yeah, I still got a box for all the tokens and everything to sort them out afterwards. The bag of figures we're gonna do last. Then we've got the cardboard tokens for all the states and everything. Fig sheets, they're double, so it's 2, you can see 2 plates of tokens. You gotta loosen them up afterwards. Did they actually glue them? Yeah, it looks like they put a kind of tape on both sides. So that's maybe not the most handiest way. They should have done a rubber band, but yeah, we'll fringe that out later. But we've got tokens for all your special powers and your statuses and all the likes that are needed for this team, as well as generally playing the game. Got a flyer in here as well. The read is first. The rulebook itself you can download for free from Atomic Malice Games, so no need to include a copy on that one. Then we have a... This is quite handy, but for me not that useful. Ziploc bags for all your tokens. But it's nice that they include them. And then you've got one of the your power status tracker, so that's why the little cubes are for, to follow your score and your power. And then we have the cards. Of course, those are all X-Men related. So you've got your heroes. And cards are both sides, so you got a healthy and an injured side before they get knocked out. So you got Beast, Cyclops, Gambit, Magneto, bit of a powerhouse Magneto of course, Rogue, Storm, another powerhouse, Cyclops is a very handy model, Wolverine, that's well, brains to zero and go. They are the same size up and about as Underworld's cards, so that helps with the sleeving, though these guys, the tactic cards, they are, the mission cards are a bit different. So we got the missions that you can play: Mutant Madman, Superpowered Scoundrels, Deploy. They're all around 70 to 20 threat level for your game, so finding the rule how those work, but you got the scenarios and everything, so pretty nice. And you've got the skill powers, so patch up. All got some artwork, like the Weapon X program. Weapon X, different model by the way. It's an affiliated, you got X-Men powers or tactics. For the Brotherhood of Mutants, unaffiliated. It all depends a bit, so you can select them for your games and then see which ones you're gonna use the most. So, pretty simple. Well, extra tactics are a bit of like special trick ponies for your models. And then we've got the huge bag of figures, so let's have a look at them first. So here we got, they aren't labeled, so it's gonna be a bit of puzzling, but most are on one sprue. So you got Sabretooth. They're 40mm figures, so they're gonna be a bit on the bigger side. This is Beast. You can see the sprues are all a bit of a different size, depending which one it is, of course. So it's always fun. This is Storm with her lightning bolts. Means I'm gonna have a lot of dudes at work to assemble them, and of course I'm gonna have to look for assembly guides because there's one thing missing. It's a printed assembly guide for the figures, so I'll probably find them somewhere online, but yeah, it would have been handier had they just come with a kind of a printed sheet to boom. There you also see some very fragile pieces here, so better be careful with those clippers. For Toad's tongue, for example, yeah, Wolverine is like a no-brainer. Now they don't look too difficult, mostly arm, bodies that connect together. Wolverine, for example, two head choices, bareheaded and his masked version. I don't think you really need an instruction guide, so it doesn't look like it's rocket science. These are Magneto's piles of junk that he's summoning, and then we have of course the Master of Magnetism himself, following all the same patterns. So it's just bodywork together, attach legs, attach arms, add a cloak in this case. Yeah, that's gonna be working out quite fine. And then the final one here with all the BAMF thingies, so with all the special effects as well. That's Rogue. Got a bit of a base where it all connects to as well. And then here's our Raging Cajun Gambit. Probably the coolest model in the set, but keep that quiet because everybody loves Gambit. And then you've got a lot of bases which are non-specific, so you can there are multiple sprues, all a bit of difference on them. So, big bases for some heroes as well. But yeah, so those are just bases, printed bases, scenery bases, and then you can add your models to them. So that's nothing too fancy, but yeah, it's gonna be a bit of puzzling, and I'm actually looking forward to painting everything about the miniatures except the special effects on them. So, but that's it, a quick look at the contents of the Marvel X-Men starter set from Atomic Mass Games. Great Black Friday deal. Got 2 more boxes coming in the near future to review or to open up, and that's the Wakanda and the Asgard set. So keep tuned, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.